Hey everyone, my name's HarryAtomic and it's time for another Community Day video. In this video we're going to be talking about Xbox avatars, specifically the 360 and the Xbox One avatars and the difference between them. Anyways, let's dive into the video. So just a quick reminder before we get started, I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Saturday and we play a whole ton of Xbox games. Last time we all got together and played Left 4 Dead and it was just loads of fun. So consider following me on Twitch using the links down in the description. And also, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel and you like Xbox related videos, then consider getting subscribed. Anyways, let's dive in and talk about some Xbox avatars, the weird looking things. So for anybody that's not aware, the avatar system was first introduced in the NXE dashboard update of the Xbox 360. Basically, this was the update that killed the Blades dashboard that we all want again. I really want the Blades dashboard so bad. But the allure of the avatar was way too much because all we wanted to do was just create little cartoons of ourselves. They were just so adorable and that's all we wanted to do, and we just upgraded away from Blades. Why did we all do it? Ultimately, just like the Nintendo Wii at the time, all we wanted to do was make little cartoon versions of ourselves that we could use in various games, or just change depending on whatever we wanted to look like that day, I suppose. But a lot of people had mixed feelings about the avatars, especially whenever the Xbox One introduced a brand new version of Avatar that's very new looking and different. So I thought it best to put it to the community and run a Community Day poll like we do every week here on the channel. And the poll this week asked basically what you guys think of Xbox avatars on the Xbox One. And pretty much as I expected, a large majority of people, I think the biggest majority we've ever had on a Community Day so far, said that they prefer the Xbox 360 version of avatars, with a good fifth of people who voted saying that they just don't like avatars at all. But I think that pretty much overwhelmingly that says that people generally pretty much don't like the Xbox One avatars, except for a small amount of people. Fight a good fight, go you. But as we do every week, we don't just stop at the poll, we dive into the comments and see exactly what you guys have to say. So the first comment this week, actually I'm going to do two in one because they both kind of agreed on the same point. The first comment is from Red Epic, who said, "I try my hardest on Xbox 360 to make my avatars look cool." And Jared Nehan, who said, "To be honest, I didn't even know that the Xbox One had avatars. However, I did try the Xbox 360 avatar and enjoyed dressing it up. Some of the game-specific outfits were cool, such as a race suit and a helmet. However, there wasn't a whole pile you could do beyond that, so I lost interest in it very quickly and basically ignored it ever since. I would have been interested to see if Microsoft had introduced something similar to PlayStation Home during the 360 days. I think that would possibly have increased my engagement with the 360 avatar." So you've hit on a very important point here. Basically, the idea was that you could dress up your avatar using items that you got for free, as well as items that were maybe tied to events, like they released every team shirt for the World Cup, I think one of the years that the World Cup was on, and also premium items that you could buy in store, as well as secret items that you could unlock for playing certain games. Now some games like Left 4 Dead allowed you to unlock like special t-shirts and things, or Portal 2 allowed you to unlock like a little portal gun for your avatar, and these were really cool. I really enjoyed using these and I tried my best as well to kind of make my avatar look really cool, but ultimately the place where it was used most was on the friends screen. It was pretty much just a way of, you know, having your friends look through their friends list and seeing a little you with a portal gun. Strange. But there were very few games that actually used the avatars. A lot of Kinect games used avatars, as well as some downloadable games like 100 vs 1. However, it would have been really cool to do something like VR chat now, but back in the 360 days, as you said. Like imagine we could use the Kinect to like move around our avatar and also chat using the Kinect mic or like a headset, and we could all meet up in like a PlayStation Home environment and play multiplayer games. Oh, that'd be so cool. Why don't we do something like that? But I think it all just comes down to the time that they came out as well. At the time, the Nintendo Wii was brand new. Everyone was making Miis. For some reason, making Miis was a huge deal. I don't know why, but like these little simple cartoons were just a huge thing. And so Microsoft decided to jump on board with their version of the avatar, which was more cartoony, and PlayStation was more kind of realistic with the PlayStation Home approach. But ultimately, yes, I can see why people would have just kind of got burnt out. I mean, you would spend a lot of time making them look as cool as possible, even doing the cheat to get like special secret color hairs that would then get you banned from Xbox Xbox Live. Ugh. But yeah, they just needed more things to keep people engaged. But anyways, let's move on to the next comment. The next comment is from our resident Sir Bobarus, who says, avatars are just bad me characters in my opinion, never liked them or really used it. And again, this is exactly what I said before about Nintendo kind of having the Miis, and loads of people just loved Miis. There was something about going in and just sitting on the Mii channel and listening to that little music playing constantly in the background and getting into this hypnotic state where you started like moving noses up around here and eyes all over the place. Oh, it was crazy, it was nuts. And it really did feel as though the Xbox avatar was fun, yes, but it was sort of just too little too late. Everyone had already had their fun with Mii's by the time that this came out, so I think a lot of people weren't really willing to sink a lot of time into it. Also, just a little like tidbit as well about Xbox avatars. I created an avatar for myself on the Xbox 360, but I had to use brown hair because if you used any weird hair colors you could get banned from Xbox Live because you had to use like a cheat to have mad hair colors. But whenever Connect Sports Season 2 came out, the guy on the front who was the Xbox 360 avatar, that avatar was my avatar, and it's so strange walking through a store and seeing your avatar on the front of a game. Yeah, it was quite weird. I kind of had to stop and do a double take whenever I saw myself on a game box, sort of. Anyways, after that weird tidbit, let's move on to the last comment. So the last comment is from Hatham Gruxton, who says, I think the Xbox One avatars are better designed. I like the less slender designs, for instance. A cool skin like Spartan armor always looked a bit weak on the slender 360 avatars. The issue though, and why I think most people prefer the 360 avatars, is because of relevance. Now a lot of people use a picture in place of avatars, which kills the relevance of avatars and the community feel of them. This is such a good point that you've made, and it kind of ties into the reason why that I ran this poll. Now the reason why that I decided to focus on avatars this time around was because all the talk of the Xbox Series X and all the new features, there's no mention at all of the avatar system being brought from Xbox One over to the Series X. And it just made me think, I wonder if they're just going to silently get rid of it, because most people nowadays, including myself, use a custom profile picture instead of like an avatar for my little profile on Xbox. Most people who go there, instead of seeing this weird splodgy looking cartoony 3D version of me, will just see a picture that I upload that's the same as all of my other social medias, and it's just so easy to do so that people just prefer to do that instead. But really it's down to a matter of preference. Some people like the Xbox One avatars because again it's just a different art style than the 360 ones. Some people like the 360s, but again I think it's just based on art style. On the surface you can do the same thing pretty much with both of them, except the Xbox Ones is a bit more fleshed out and a bit more up to date. But it just goes to show that Microsoft changed the avatar system once before from 360 to Xbox One, so I wonder if they're going to do it again from Xbox One to Xbox Series X. So thanks everybody who commented, and I absolutely love doing these videos. Make sure to subscribe so that you can see me post like the little poll next week, and we can do another community day on more Xbox stuff. But ultimately, what do I think about Xbox avatars? I really like the 360 avatars. I spent way too much time trying to unlock like achievements to get certain t-shirts, to get like cool items for them, basically just so that I could like see myself dance on the home screen with like a little portal gun and like a little Left 4 Dead t-shirt, and really that was enough for me. But I can see why that a lot of people would feel that they were getting kind of cheated out of the time that they spent. If Microsoft wanted us to put a lot of time into the avatars, I really think that they should have been used in like a different way, maybe like a PlayStation Home, or maybe some other party related games where you could play as your avatar would have been kind of well received. And the Xbox One avatar system really just feels like an afterthought. I did create one, but I just didn't like how it looked, and I ended up just going back to a profile picture, and I think most people probably did the same, either out of not liking the new system or just because it's easier to upload a picture. So I have no idea. I would like to see the avatars being used more in the Series X. However, I am kind of preparing myself for the avatars to be killed off silently and we'll just never hear from them again. Who knows? So make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think as well. If you think the avatars on the 360 were better, if you like the avatars this generation instead, or if you think that they should come back in the Series X. I'd love to hear your thoughts about like new generation, like what you would like to see in the new avatars, like what do you think would draw you back into an avatar system. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. As I said at the start, I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Saturday. We play loads of games, we hang out, we play multiplayer stuff. It's just loads and loads of fun. And as well as that, I do videos twice a week here on the channel where we talk about all things Xbox without any of that fanboy stuff. So make sure to get subscribed if you aren't already. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.